game is that this offense is still throwing the ball. Who knows? Maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception. Anything they can do to get the ball.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the UCLA Bruins offense has the ball first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you got today?
They played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they were aggressive and attacking game. We're going to start with their first two with 4 down and 6. Here comes number 3. Some snap movement in the backfield. Time for 4th down completion. Will begin now with an excellent field position. It's the winning the defense by 10. The defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play. But the throw is here on 2nd down. Fires it to the right. And it's in.
That really resonated with you.
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always...
Nah, I'm sorry, but you can't, you know, you're going to get drafted. But yeah, you're going to have to, yeah.
Great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass.
What kind of pass is that?
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Cox. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Oh, that's supposed to be a touchdown.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Bruins will try to put one on the board on 1st and... Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Boston College's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. On the ground, it's Downs.
See, y'all better punch that man.
Much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap and a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Can they catch it? That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UCLA will go back to work on offense. From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They're going to ride this running back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. they've got a first down here to open the period. On the run, it's Downs. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Wallace. Working the middle, it's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground, and they've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there in the Golden State.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Melton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the...
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. He's now up to 95 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. And the Bruins are marching down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Oh, my God.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Gets rid of it. Got him downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is into the end zone. He goes. Touchdown, UCLA. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. UCLA.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. They've got a nice lead. They've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency, getting close and staying on the field. So another great example.
Back to work on offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes one man miss. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Hand off from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Bob.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they featured him today.
Now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to barge in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Barrels ahead. Touchdown Bruins. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
28, Boston College, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy.
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they spike it to stop the clock.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain.
So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Wallace. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start this drive with a pass. The pass ball.
He ain't even look for the ball.
8 seconds left. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And back to the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw for it. He's going to take off. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He'll do it himself. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's West. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Now on first down from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front.
First last name combination. Not going.
Collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
To the air, it's Wallace. Fires left. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
I love the route there on the corner by the tight end against man coverage. He's able to get a little wiggle, create some separation, use his speed to get vertical, put his foot in the ground, and then use those long arms to haul the pass in.
That don't make any sense to me. Defense is right there. Don't none of them put their hands up.
This Boston College offense has it working. Looking to throw on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Wants to throw it. Right on the money.
Oh, you could. I should have took it for.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Back to pass on second down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Tight end finds a soft
He's attacking right there.
Doesn't quite make make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. He'll make the tackle, force the 4th down.
The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right back to the well. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Got enough space. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They've been running it, but now the pass. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Leaves it with the running back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
And the Bruins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They'll try the run. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends in the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Makes the grab. It's West.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something new.
Quick completion on the out route.
I was gonna say, that's
And
gonna be
good
interesting.
coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. UCLA will go back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense.
Yeah,
they are still letting it
off
fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to fight.
Hello? Oh, shoot. Hello? I'm on my way.
I'm gonna hurt your child. She got one paper to do is right, left to right, Tuesday, and she couldn't hit no everything but that.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want that to do nothing, you know
Yeah, I heard you guys. So I'll be there soon.
You in the bathroom or something?
Nah. All right.
For this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
To throw, it's Wallace. Under fire. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete, out of the backfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Boston College will send out the punt team. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Gets it to the back.
Oh, my God.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Bruins will hustle to the line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Floats it out in space. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
I didn't realize it was
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Quarterback runs a sneak. Picks up 1. That's a first down for the offense.
The Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They want that clock to run. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Ready to try the point after. Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. And the pressure gets home, and it could not have come at a better time. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Not a lot to feel.
Oh, that's not what I want to do.
Great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Beckett. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together and create some explosive plays on this offense.
Makes a grab for a big play. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Dropping back, it's Wallace. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Oh, no.
The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Shoots it to the left. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He wants a big play here late. It's dropped, and that's how we'll wrap up this one as the game is over. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.